So the Houston starting five. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, Jason Tatum out there with Davis. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude. They both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Halliburton. Offline with a 3. Outside man. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And he's good on the second. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's Mitchell. Stolen by Davis. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Tatum. Finished off the break.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell. And he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Grant outside. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And that one drops.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Man, the pass to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo outside. Tatum with a steal. There's the 3. A nice shot by Grimes.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Up top man, defended by Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Halliburton finds Davis. Now here's Grant. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Allen, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Davis. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Mitchell. Let's go with a three. On target from range.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Tatum. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Gafford with a screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Cavs trailing. Halliburton left side. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Another three from Houston.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Oh, the response. AD might be a quiet guy off the court, but on the floor, he is an absolute killer.
Gafford the screen. To the paint. Cavaliers with a rebound. It's Grimes on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. Houston has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo. Great positioning on the putback. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Collier, he's checked in for Tatum. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Cavaliers in 5th.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Mitchell. From deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Cavaliers trail by 3. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Now here's Mann. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Collier. And here's Davis. He's guarded by man. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Grant. Davis has got 5 points.
I'm going to be honest, like Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Gafford finds Mitchell. Houston working the ball around. Now Gafford hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Bobby Portis comes in for Gafford, and Holiday subbed in for Mann. And here's Grant from the arc. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
For 3, Collier. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for Houston. Outside Holiday. Outside Mitchell. Back to Holiday. Pass to Portis. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Portis the screen. And Giannis with the dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Massey, he's checked in for Davis. Boucher comes in for Grant. Tatum, he's checked in for Grimes. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Sharp, he's checked in for Houston. Bay comes in for Mitchell. Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
No good on that one. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Good on the second one. Well, Richard, some stars are the system. but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Holiday finds Sharp, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Brian?
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you.
This is how you win fouls. Holiday attacks with energy and determination.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Holiday hits them both. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
The Rockets lead by 5. Allen outside. Pass to Holiday. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. Well, the Cavaliers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Bay. He shoots. Cleveland again missing. Sharp with it, averaging around 6 a game. Allen outside, back to Holiday. There's a screen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mitchell's checked in for the Rockets. Sharp, no good on the free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Tatum. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. Third is Donovan Mitchell.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, the kind of active defense these guys play require a lot of stamina, and they don't have an off switch. It's all effort all the time.
The first one falls.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Drives to the hoop. And Holiday powers it home.
You know that has to get the team going. Holiday's teammates love when he goes up strong.
Pass to Tatum. And 1:01 left in the first. It's hauled in by Houston.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the inside. And that one's good. Sharp. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Tatum inside. Guarded by Sharp. Thomas passes to Tatum. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Portis' screen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Thomas. The kick to Tatum. Baseline jumper right on the money. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Drew Holiday out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Sharp. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mitchell. 35 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Here's Collier. They trail by 7. Thomas misses. Grant against Bey. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thomas outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Here's Collier. Still without a bucket. The offensive rebound. Davis with a screen on Holiday. For 3, Collier. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Portis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Mitchell. And Boucher with the block. Cavaliers trail by 9. On the wing, Davis. Blocked!
The instincts, the timing. Holiday just reading things perfectly in order to come up with the rejection.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Grant. After the basket by Houston. Here's Thomas. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer, Holiday. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got 7.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Cleveland. Grimes, he's checked in for Thomas. And Halliburton is subbed in for Collier. And so Grant will bring it up for Cleveland. Down by 12. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Sharp grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Portis right side. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Halliburton outside. Pass to Davis. Cleveland working the ball around now. Halliburton, the pass to Davis. Stolen by Sharp. Outside Mitchell. Outside Holiday. Launches it. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Halliburton outside. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Back to Davis. Good D by Sharp. The Rockets lead by 14. On the wing, Bay. He's covered by Grant. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Halliburton against Holiday. Boucher passes to Grant. Back to Boucher. And here's Grimes. He buries it from 3. Grimes has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And then for Houston, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sharp. And it's O'Neal in for Bay. Houston leading by 11. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game, 26 points for him. The Rockets again can't hit. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And he's good on the first of 3.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
And Houston making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And he makes all three.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Beasley's checked in for O'Neal. He hits the second from the line.
You know what I love about Jeremy Grant? He's had every role from 20-point scorer to defensive specialist. Grant just embraces whatever his coaches ask of him.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum passes to Halliburton. Here's Davis. And it falls all over the rim and in. Davis has got 9.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. And a look at the stats for Jeremy Grant. So for the Rockets, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sharp. And it's man in for Beasley. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Grimes, the pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Halliburton misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Holiday finds Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday, defended by Halliburton. Lets it go. And another miss by Houston.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gafford with a screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo inside. Tatum's there. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Houston needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo outside to end the drought. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
It's Tatum working inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Holiday. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Davis. Inside, and they're running. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Boucher's checked in for the Cavs. Collier comes in for Grant, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Allen, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Tatum. Boucher a screen on Antetokounmpo. There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Gafford. He's scoreless. Gafford the screen. Left side Holiday. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. The Rockets fourth.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
That's good from Holiday.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Holiday hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Boucher.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Houston leading by 7. Outside Holiday. Knocked away. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Halliburton. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
On the wing man. Jacks up a three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Cleveland shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Gafford. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Houston making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. A minute 29 left in the second. Here's Grimes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Antetokounmpo finds Gafford. And it's good for two. Gafford's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Boucher on the screen. Here's Halliburton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Drew Holiday's checked in for Houston. Free throw good. Halliburton. 50 seconds left in the first half. Man, rejected by Halliburton. Pass to Collier. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum inside. He's got 13. Off with the layup. Allen, the pass to Gafford. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum against Antetokounmpo with 4 on the clock. And it's Tatum laying it in. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Rockets.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Anthony Davis is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Get there.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Giannis throws it down.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Davis. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo inside. Boucher on him. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
and his ability to efficiently score that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Back to Halliburton. And Gafford with the block. Outside Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Boucher finds Halliburton. Back to Boucher. Halliburton outside. 4-3. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Man, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
I mean, a true do-anything star. You know, Giannis's scoring ability sometimes is a little underappreciated.
Oh, Davis, finish it off the lob.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Houston leading by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Gafford with a screen on Halliburton. Gafford with the bucket. That's 7 points here for Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Boucher for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Boucher against Antetokounmpo. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Davis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Boucher. And here's Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gafford. Outside man. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 4. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Cleveland, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. And then Davis slams it in!
I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside Tatum from downtown. It's hauled in by Houston. Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
There's Tatum with the three. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Outside Grimes. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Grant's checked in for Boucher. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, 2 tough points by Halliburton. Mixing it up down low.
Outside man. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gafford with a screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo for three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Davis a screen to the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition. Here's O'Neal. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Grimes. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he recovers it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
You can't throw that weak stuff up around Tatum because he will put it right back in your face.
Halliburton for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Dick, he's checked in for the Cavs. Collier comes in for Halliburton. And then for Houston, Bobby Portis is checked in for Gafford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Mann. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Collier. Now Grant. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now Davis. 15 points in the game. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The finish! And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Dick with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum inside. Antetokounmpo covering. And it's Tatum missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Collier. Now Tatum. To win the drought. Up again. Davis making the defense pay.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Holiday with the ball. He's got 9. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Grant outside. Pass to Collier. Back to Grant. Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A different look for Cleveland. Boucher comes in for Davis. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Jason Tatum. Bay, he's checked in for Houston. Allen comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The Rockets lead by 16. 1:44 left in the third. Portis with a screen on Thomas. For 3, Allen hits the trifecta. Allen's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Thomas. Now Grant. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. Fast break. Here we go. And there's the lob. And stolen by Boucher. Allen against Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas has got his third basket on the night right there.
Muscling it home, Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Grant and misses it off the right side of the rim. Cavaliers trail by 17. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thomas misses. And for the Rockets, they're shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Allen, left side. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Boucher. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top. They lead by 18. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Sharp in its center.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Collier.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Cleveland working the ball around now. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Holiday. Outside Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Here's Sharp. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Collier. Thomas against Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Holiday. And he's all alone. Tries to break his ice. And it's Mitchell laying it in. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Mitchell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Portis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Thomas outside. Pass to Collier. Over Holiday. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Rockets lead by 16. Sharp passes to Holiday. Inside. And Boucher with the block. Dick against Holiday. Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. For the Cavaliers, Tatum, he's checked in for Grant. Williams comes in for Dick. And it's Grimes in for Thomas. And then for Houston, Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Sharp. And Sadiq Bey subbed in for Allen. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Houston with another miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's Boucher for three. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Holiday finds Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Tatum. Pass to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Collier. Collier's got 3 assists tonight.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Davis, he's checked in for Boucher. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. And Halliburton is subbed in for Collier. And a change for the Rockets. Sharp, he's checked in for Portis. Now here's Halliburton. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees.
Yeah, nice touch on Halliburton's inside shot. He doesn't overpower.
Screen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Sharp's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
The speed of that first step is just what makes Mitchell so difficult to contain.
Down low, and stolen by Bey. And he lobs it up top, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bey passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Sharp. Checked by Davis. Stolen by Davis. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Sharp passes to Holiday. Halliburton with the steal. For the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Plastering D from Halliburton. Leads to a steal and points in transition. I mean, creating offense with his defense, you have to love it.
Antetokounmpo up top. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Sharp. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
An experienced point guard. Gotta be careful how you guard Holiday in screen and rolls.
Outside Davis. Pass to Tatum. Throws it up high. And finished off by Davis.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Mitchell. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 8 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Tatum inside. Bay's there. Tatum passes to Halliburton. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. The Rockets lead by 19. Outside Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Great decision-making by Holiday. He knew to give it away in that situation.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And he drops the first.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Massey, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Houston, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sharp. O'Neal comes in for Bay. And it's Mann in for Drew Holiday. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Houston. Gafford the screen for 3. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside Grimes. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside for Davis. Gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Yes, sir! And here's Mitchell. Quick 2, all net.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Outside Tatum. He launches. Rebounded by Mitchell. Houston leading by 18. Outside man, Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. And Giannis with the dunk.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to Halliburton. Outside Grimes. Cleveland again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. And Davis with the block.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
Back to Halliburton. Cleveland working the ball around now. Tatum against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Grimes. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets lead by 20.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Tatum passes to Grimes. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed it.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.